I'm super excited. I finally have my iPhone 10 256 in space gray with the new Apple leather folio case. So, without any further ado, I am Tech Me Out, and this is my unboxing. So, I'm taking it out of the package. I have long awaited this day, and I think the closer it got to this day, the more excited I got. But as I unbox this, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button down below, that subscribe button so you can stay updated. And also, I have a link to some Tech Me Out merchandise in case you want to support the channel just a little bit more. If you don't know, I have held off. This is my first time interacting with the device. I did not interact with it in the Apple Store. But wow. So let's take this off here. So in hand is really, to me, comparable to the iPhone 8. So I got a stack of devices over here because I'm gonna be cross comparing it or whatever, but I don't know. It definitely has a little bit more weight than the 8 now that I'm holding them both. All right, but let's talk a little bit about this button placement. I'm gonna turn it on in a bit, but firstly, oh wow, it's definitely a fingerprint magnet. So I really like the space gray more in person than I anticipated. It is like the space gray on the iPhone 8 in terms of it not being like a jet black, but truly more like a space gray. On the sides, we have a stainless steel finish, and it is a fingerprint magnet. I don't know if you can see that. It's already grabbing like a ton of fingerprints, like bad. So I didn't know that it would be such a fingerprint magnet. It looks very premium and very nice, but not with the fingerprints on it, my gosh. But along the right hand side, we have our power button, which also doubles as Siri and Apple Pay. We do not have a home button up here, but along the bottom, we still have the speaker, the lightning port, still no headphone jack. And then along the left hand side, you have your volume buttons and your mute switch. So button placement is still pretty much the same as it has been, but nonetheless, it's a little bit longer than the traditional power button on that side. So there's a cross reference for you right there. So the device definitely overall feels good in hand, but my major takeaway right now that I'm noticing is that the fingerprints are just crazy up here. But I'm gonna power it on in a minute. We're gonna get that first impression of the display. But inside the box, the other accessories that you have are pretty much the traditional items that normally come with an iPhone. But if you're not familiar with what those things are, you basically get your EarPods. They are not wireless. They do have the wire that connects to the lightning port of the iPhone. And then you have your adapter so that if you want to use regular headphones, you can use this to connect them to your phone. Or if you want to use an aux port in your car with your phone, you now have the adapter here, which is included in the packaging. And then we have the power brick here. This is the 5-watt adapter. And then you have your lightning cable. So this is what you're going to use to charge your phone. So, so what to say, where is the little, typical manual and stuff that comes with it? I had completely overlooked it. But nonetheless, that is also included. So you got your Apple stickers and an intro to your phone. I had a microfiber cloth just in case I needed it, but I didn't think I would. But geez, I don't feel right with the phone looking like this as I'm showing it to you for the first time. But all right, so powering on the phone for the first time at this point. So I'm gonna hold down the power button along the side and get a first glance at this display. I'm excited, y'all. You probably can tell. So the display here is a 5.8-inch OLED display, but wow. Initial impressions. This screen is even more beautiful in person. Oh my God. I'm gonna set it up manually for now just so I can go ahead and get to this home screen. I'm really interested to see how to set up Face ID. And I'm gonna be doing some more videos on the iPhone 10. So I'm gonna be doing a case video as well as testing Face ID and the potential limitations of it and some other things. So like I said in the beginning, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay updated when these videos drop. I'm having some activation issues as much as I want to get to the home screen and give you that initial impressions and run through of the phone. I may have to pause this video for a hot second. To you, it'll be nothing. To me, it's probably going to be a good 30 minutes. What is going on, y'all? So, I was going to put this on camera, but whatever. Change your mind. I had to leave my house after being on the phone with Verizon for probably a good hour and a half. Had to go to the Verizon store to finish activating my phone. And the reason that I'm so pressed to get the phone activated is that I can't get through the rest of the setup without activating the phone. So I can't give you my first impressions because I can't get to the home screen to give them. So I finally have the phone activated like 3 or 4 hours later. Feels like it's been an eternity, but on the way home now. He wasn't playing. But currently on the way home now, I had to grab some food because I haven't eaten all day and I'm starving. So I'm gonna eat and then finish shooting this video, get this video out to you. But these are the things that you don't see during instances like this that sometimes, you know, YouTubers and content creators have to deal with. So yeah, day in the life. Y'all, you have no idea what I just went through to be able to get to the screen on this phone in which I am at. But we're finally gonna get my first impressions. Did I set record on this? So at this time, I'm gonna set up Face ID. So I'm gonna hit continue. It says that it wants me to first position my face in the camera frame, then move my head in a circle to show all angles of my face. All right, so let's see, get started. That was not graceful. Hopefully it got it correctly. So my first Face ID scan is complete. Then I'm gonna do it again. Okay, this is not, oh my God. Am I moving my head? My Face ID scan was not like anyone else's that I've seen. Okay, that's pretty bad. Oh God. Finally, I am at the home screen and it looks good. So a couple of things that are instant takeaways. I think it's going to be like interesting to learn using a swipe up action as my home button, because naturally I want to press down here, you know, in the area in which the home button would be in hopes of getting to my home screen. But it's going to be, you know, a little different to swipe up. I definitely got to learn that amongst the other gestures. Like I believe swiping up and pausing is how you can get to your multitask switcher. So that's gonna be different. Then I believe a swipe up in the top right is gonna pull up my control center, and then a swipe up in the top left is gonna pull down my notifications. So those are some gestures, you know, off gate that you can perform in replacement of whatever you used to do on the previous devices. But the ice cream truck, really, I swear to God, all I wanna do is be great. I don't know if you all can hear the ice cream truck out there. If you can, I apologize. I've been trying to record this video all day and I'm not gonna let an ice cream truck stop my progress. So just bear with me. But in terms of face unlock, let's see if I place it down. So if my phone is down, it's not in a position in which it can scan my face. But if I lean a little bit, nope. So I do have to physically wake my phone up and hold it up. It then unlocks and then I swipe up. So, I don't know, it's different. I'm gonna do some more testing in terms of the different caveats of Face ID. So I'm gonna do a video on that, upload that. Some other content in addition to that as well, but already I'm trying to swipe up from the bottom to get to the option to lower the screen brightness. But my first impressions, I like this. I like it more than I thought I would. I think, you know, with time to think about the device more, some of us might have started to have, you know, some doubts or second guesses and things of that nature, but I'm happy that I waited out for the 10. It feels very much like the iPhone 8 in hand. So I'm looking at the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 10. They look very similar, but there are, you know, of course, some very distinct differences. And size-wise, the iPhone 10 is a bit larger than the iPhone 8. Now, when you stack this against the Pixel, the iPhone 10 is a little bit more comparable in terms of height and width to that of the Pixel 2. So for Pixel 2 owners out there that might have been eyeing the iPhone 10, you have a somewhat similar experience in hand in terms of size and width. But basically what you have in your hand is the display of the iPhone 8 Plus, but the size more so that of the iPhone 8, but still just slightly a little bit wider and a little bit taller as well. But yeah, that's gonna summarize my, you know, unboxing and first impressions. I'm gonna do some more content surrounding this, so be on the lookout for that. But between this ice cream truck in front of my apartment right now and pretty much taking like 3 to 4 hours or more trying to activate this phone, I think I'm gonna stop here. So, as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.